Floyd Mayweather is arguably pound for pound the best boxer in the world. The 40-year-old, who has yet to taste defeat, faces a man who not only talks the talk, but walks the walk, and has 21 professional MMA victories to his name. For the boxing fraternity, however, this is merely a publicity stunt and nothing more.
In a real world, this fight will never happen. But do we live in a real world? No, we don't live in a real world. Let's be real. So, is this fight going to happen? Well, we know it's going to happen because it's been signed and sealed. Do I think it's a fight? No, I think it's an event. I think that you've got a guy who's on top of his world, top of his game in MMA, and a guy who used to be top of his world in boxing colliding.
The MMA community has gained massive exposure from the event and has built up their man McGregor to upset the undefeated boxing star. But like the undefeated EFC bantamweight champion DeMart Penna says, it's a win-win situation for combat sports.
I think in terms of exposure, more MMA, but also I think a lot of people have been saying that boxing is dying in a sense. So I think both sports have gotten the good publicity out of this, but I think in terms of MMA it will be better. But if Conor McGregor beats Floyd Mayweather, it's going to be amazing, I think, for not just for Conor, obviously, but for MMA fighters. You know, I think we're all going to be excited if that happens, but realistically, I don't think it's going to happen.
Boxing has always overshadowed MMA in terms of pay-per-view revenue and the purses involved, and that is why Penna believes that it is a no-brainer for McGregor to take the fight against a mega earner in money, Mayweather.
I think obviously the biggest winners are the two fighters. You know, if you're getting 100 million plus for a fight, I mean, you are a winner. It doesn't matter what's going to happen on the night. But I think MMA fighters have got a better advantage because in terms of MMA, it's mostly the promotion that makes most of the money. But if you look at like Conor McGregor right now, he's going to make $75 million. You know, and I think his biggest pay-per-view was $3 million. So you can see the difference. It's you know. So I think the MMA fighters will gain more if this is a way to look forward into how fighters get paid.
The fight is set to break all betting records, and for the Angolan MMA star, McGregor is the clear underdog.
If I were to put my own money, I would say no, just because Floyd Mayweather, 49-0, he's beating the top boxers in the world. I think, geez, the chances of Conor winning are very, very slim.
Nathan believes there's only one outcome in Vegas, and it isn't what the MMA world wants to see.
I would think it would favor McGregor more because he's a puncher, but at the end of the day, we all know Mayweather doesn't take a fight that he can't lose. He's 49-0 for a reason, and I think Sunday morning South African time, he'll be 50-0.
Call it what you like, a freak show, a fighting farce, or the future of combat sports. At the end of the day, the sports world is talking about the showdown in Vegas, and regardless of the outcome, the two biggest hype men in boxing and MMA are the real winners who have managed to single-handedly capture the imagination of the world with one event. Sias Plessis, CGTN, Johannesburg.